Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. Today is Friday, September 24th, 2021. And myself and Ale. So, hello, Ale. How's it going?
I'm good.
We're doing the preview show for match day 6 against Sampdoria. No, 6?
Yeah, 6.
7.
Six.
Yeah, match day 6 in Serie A against Sampdoria on Sunday. We're doing the preview show as the live show today. Justin Safaro is not going to be with us today because he has the night off. So all good for him. You got us two in the video today, and we're going to break it all down for you. We won't be talking much about the Spezia game anymore, only because we have to move on from that. We have to go focus on the next game and get 3 points again. So I'm going to ask you a question, Ale. So since we've played, I know you're happy with the 3 points, whatever, blah, 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 from Wednesday.
Yeah.
Will you be happy with just another 3 points and that's it from Sunday? Or do you expect more now? Do you expect more? 3 points?
Yeah, I expect a bit more, to be honest, this time.
Yeah. Do you expect more now? Do you expect
Wait.
more? Yeah, you got to mute me in the background there.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I expect a bit more. Also, depending on the lineup. So if we'll go with the basically predicted lineup, even if it's early days to predict it. But Romeo said something, so I'll go with that. But
yeah, we'll get into that in a bit later.
Yeah. So based on the lineup, I do expect a bit more. I expect not just dominating. I mean, not 4-0 or something like that. I expect us to win the game, but not the way we won at Spezia, because we were just, you had the feeling we could concede at any moment in those last 50 minutes or 20 minutes, something like that. So I think we need to get that out of our game heads. Maybe it's more in the head, I think, at the moment. That's for sure. Also because on Wednesday it's Chelsea, and
got to get the kinks out now. Like Spezia, the kinks got to get out there. Sunday I expect 12 shots from us and like 2 from them.
Yeah,
it's got to be that kind of game.
Something like that. Like I said it yesterday, just a 2-0, just first half goal, second half goal, without having the feeling, oh my god, this is slipping away or something like that. Because we need to control games. Also because like I said, Wednesday's Chelsea. I think they conceded 2 goals in 8 games, something like that this season. That's crazy sad.
It's impeccable. Yeah, that's very good defense.
So maybe attacking wise, they're not the best team, but they're very well organized and well drilled. So that's why I think it's important that we have such a kind of Chelsea basically performance to prepare for that game, because against Chelsea we won't have many chances.
Correct.
That's for sure. So you need to make sure you can
be able to break down the team.
Close shop also at the back. So so that's what I expect on Sunday.
Good. So I just saw a discussion going on with Bon and Mr. Dax. They're saying that you look like Bonucci and Insigne combined. Care to comment on that?
I don't know. Insigne.
I can see why they say that. Yeah, I can see Insigne, and I can see like Bonucci's hair. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. 2 European champion winners. You take that all day. I don't even know. Are you tall? I have no idea.
No, not at all.
No? So you're more of an Insigne?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Fair enough. Now moving on. I see some questions popping in I see a General Fod saying, my boy Chiesa going to get a goal? We're going to get into that because we don't know if he's actually starting. He's available, but we don't know if he's actually going to start. So we'll dive into that shortly. But we're just going to go over now our opponents on Sunday, and that's Sampdoria. And that's my dad's favorite team. Unfortunately, we can't do a little video interview kind of thing beforehand because we're both busy. But, I guess we'll jump into that question first. Do you want to do that one before we jump into Sampdoria?
Yeah, it's bullshit. That's why it didn't show up. It didn't show up on our Twitter account. Also because it doesn't make sense. We didn't take him on the free.
Bring the comment. Yeah, bring the comment back.
Yeah.
Up. Okay. So Oscar says, can we go around the crazy rumor about Donnarumma today? Sure. We'll literally talk about it for 30 seconds and move on. Ale, go ahead.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, we had a chance to take him on a free. We said no. We're not gonna pay 70 million euros. So we don't have 70 million euros. Also, we have bigger issues. Even if that's crazy to say, if you look at Chesney's performances, but players are leaving on a free, and our midfield is still in shambles. So
yeah,
I mean that's that. Am I?
Yeah. End of discussion at that point. I say we move on from Donnarumma at this point.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be negative here. We're just trying to be realists. The money doesn't work. The value doesn't work.
Yeah.
We have other things to, like you said, to plug in, especially in midfield and a little bit of an attacking sense. So, done with that.
Only Justin will bring it up.
Back. Yeah, only Justin. He's the only guy out of us three that is going to keep saying and hounding on Donnarumma back, or not even back, Donnarumma coming. So, let's end it on that. Again, it's a September rumor, and I get that he's only played 2 games out of the 8 or however many they played, but just Keylor Navas is 36. Just relax.
He's going to play for
He'll
PSG.
play for them. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we'll move on to Sampdoria. Again, I can't do the video with my dad. Sucks. Timing's not right now. But we will do it before the next return fixture, and that's going to probably be sometime in January. What we do know from Sampdoria is they're very inconsistent. Wednesday midweek they got banged 4-0. Last weekend they banged Empoli 3-0, and then they've tied Inter, Sassuolo, and I think they lost to Milan the first game of the season.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. Yeah. So very, very inconsistent team, similar to what we're doing, but not to the same extent because they're just weirdos.
But if you look at it, they play some tough games: Napoli, Inter, Milan.
Yeah.
Sassuolo, okay, it's not Sassuolo of last season. Yeah.
It's mid-table from them.
And they play, and they won away to Empoli. I don't rate Empoli, even if they beat us. That's still unbelievable because I think they will go. I don't think Empoli will go down. Same for.
You think they're gonna get relegated?
Right. Venezia, Empoli, and Salernitana, in my opinion, this season.
Yeah.
So they play some good teams, to be honest. So it's not.
Yeah.
If you look at the table,
they're right behind us. It's 12 versus 13.
Yeah.
Same points.
And they play tougher games.
Yep.
So, but that being said, I said it yesterday. They don't have a player that. I don't want to jinx it, but it's not like I said, they don't have a Depol. Udinese just if he shows up, we can.
There's a chance for them to win, right? Yeah.
They still have Caputo. They still have Quagliarella, who I don't know. I don't rate Quagliarella. Again, not jinxing it, but
especially a 38-year-old Quagliarella.
Yeah, and I don't know Damsgaard, but he's not playing up to his usual self at the moment. A bit like some of our players. So like I said, I didn't watch much of Sampdoria. One second half against Inter and one first half against Napoli, and it didn't look good against Napoli, especially at the back. Against Inter, they look great. Condreva, or maybe it's because it was against Inter because Condreva was on fire. Yeah. But to be honest, they shouldn't be a problem for us. Even if we're in a bad,
you're right.
Yeah, even if we're in a bad period now, you should win at home against Sampdoria before a Champions League game. That's
for sure. So they usually set up in a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Again, blows my mind how teams are still doing this, especially us. But regardless of that fact, so like you said, they got Chico Caputo, they got Fabio Quagliarella. They've got proven Serie A goal scorers up front.
Yeah.
They've got creative players in Damsgaard when he's on his game. Condreva when he's again aging player, but when he's on his game, he can do some things at least. Yeah. Also, they got Adrian Silva playing in midfield, who has played at Porto Porto or Sporting.
I think it was Porto.
Yeah, I think it was Porto. Yeah. Whatever, one of the top Portuguese teams he's played at. He's played for the Portuguese national team.
Yeah.
And then the Thorsby guy is also on his national team. I'm pretty sure he plays for Denmark. No, or not Denmark. Thorsby. Austria or something.
I don't know about that.
Norway. Sorry, Norway.
Okay, Norway.
My fault. Yeah, one of those Nordic countries. But yeah, he does start. He plays with Holland. That's exactly right. So they do have international pedigree.
Yeah.
And their center backs, you got Yoshida, who's played for the Japanese national team. He's been around forever. But like you said, they're very leaky. Omar Colley and Yoshida are leaky center back partnership. You should be able to break them down, is what I'm saying. Adrian Silva and this Morton Thorsby guy, they're not the most defensive midfielders, if you want to say that. Like, I can't see us having an issue attacking at least. But again, who knows, because it's an Allegri coach team, and what's he's going to set up? Well, how's he going to set us up?
Yeah.
So if we're going straight, I'm going to ask you another question here. If we are going straight 4-4-2, 4-4-2, like they're doing that, we're doing that, and Chiesa does start on the left-hand side, and he's going against, I guess it would be Kandreva and Berzinski. Is there not a lot of people on that side of the pitch?
You mean crowded?
Sorry?
How do you mean?
Crowded?
Yeah, you mean like
crowded. Yeah,
it's crowded.
Yeah. It's going to be crowded over there, right?
Yeah, but I don't think Kandreva is the type of player that defends or.
Yeah.
So, not that Chiesa is that type of player, to be honest, but I see Chiesa doing that more. But if he goes down that side, I mean, Kandreva shouldn't be a problem. The same for...
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I'm just saying for himself, because we were speaking about this yesterday, and he's just going to run and be powerful. There's a lot of people now there. It's crowded, like we were just mentioning. So is that going to be a factor, do you think?
I don't think so, because I don't think he will start. So that's...
Oh, okay. Well, you just ruined it.
Yeah, I don't think he will start.
Yeah.
Because, again... I said I think my first live when the rumors were, or the reports were, Chiesa is not injured, but he's not called up. I said, yeah, he has an injury. I mean, and we saw it again. He asked Allegri himself to be pulled off because he was feeling something. So that's normal. Yeah. That's not normal. So he does has something. And
there's a nagging injury there.
Yeah,
not like a big one. It's just nagging.
So a bit like Arthur last season, but not to that extent. But he was playing and he felt something, and then something like that. So I don't think Allegri is risking him, and I don't blame him, because if you lose Chiesa even if the international break is coming up, you can't afford to lose Chiesa, because if you lose Chiesa, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, for sure. He's the one who spearheaded a comeback against Spezia.
And the same.
No one else is doing that.
Yeah, and the same goes for, my opinion, Morata. I mean, Keane scored, but if Morata is injured, we have a problem at the moment, because Morata is way more important for this team, 100%. For this setup, than Keane is at the moment.
100%, I agree with you. He does everything well.
Yeah, so I don't think he will risk Chiesa. Not from the start. Yeah. If he's not 100%, he's on the bench. And I agree with that, to be honest.
So, okay, here's a follow-up question to this Chiesa jargon. Do you think, so like you said, the international break's coming. We all know it's coming. Is he going to the national team?
Yeah, for sure.
You think he's going to go?
Yeah.
Do you think there's any way that we can, like, Juventus, the club, can say, like, please no?
I think he himself wants to go. So
yeah, and it's also the will of the player.
It's a semi-final of the Nations League, and maybe the final in Italy.
Oh yes, that's right.
It's at the.
I forgot it was Nations League break.
It's at the Allianz Stadium. I think Italy play. No, Italy play at the San Siro, and Belgium play at the Allianz Stadium, and the final is at the San Siro. But it's in Italy. I mean, you want to play, and.
I forgot it was. I thought it was more World Cup qualifying, but you're right. It's the Nations League final, semi-final, and final.
To be honest, I don't care about the Nations League. So if they go out in semi-final, I'm kind of.
It's not that big of a. Yeah, it's not
I'm
that
not
big
happy,
of a deal.
But if players get a rest, our players.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's the Nations League. I mean, it's at home. You can win a trophy, but it's not really a trophy. I don't know what it is. It's
the Community Shield of European competition, European national competition.
I don't know. So I don't really care. But I think he's going. He's not saying I'm not. He's not saying I'm not want to be a part of that experience. So, he's going.
Damn, I forgot it was the Nations League final. Oh well.
Yeah.
what can you do at this point? Nagging injuries, they suck. You just got the only thing to treat are nagging injuries that you rest in, you get therapy.
Yeah.
But with all these games coming up and up and up, you can't you can't.
Yeah. Because
especially the way if we were 6-0 and he would not be playing. He would just not play.
I get it,
but we're not 6-0.
Yeah. But also I saw someone saying earlier today, I don't know where it was, I forgot. Said Allegri should just play his strongest 11 until the international break. That was before the Spezia game, and I was like, that's 4 games in 9 days. That's not possible.
Yeah, that's no.
It's possible, but the quality and the injuries, they will come. The quality will go down even more, and the injuries, they will come. And then he said, yeah, but you can't rotate in this difficult situation. You're not playing well.
You have to.
That's okay. I understand that, but the players who are on the bench, you're gonna need them for the season. So they need to play. They need to contribute somehow. And I know they're not good enough, some of them, but somehow he needs to, I don't know, get something out of them. And if you can't play away to Spezia or at home against Sampdoria, then when are you gonna play?
Exactly. Well, this is my point. Like when we brought up that Bentancur and De Sciglio can only give what they give for a half.
Yeah.
That's worrisome. They were horrible. They got yanked, and then all these other players like Sandro had to come and play. What if he got hurt that game?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! Like we're effed. We're screwed. And this is exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Like, could De Sciglio just not put in a somewhat of a performance?
Yeah, that's also because I know De Sciglio's not great, but you can perform against Spezia. I mean,
this is what I mean.
It's not. I don't want to say it's not that difficult, but it's to be expected, no? Because
for a guy like him, it's expected.
Because the left back from Spezia, I forgot his name, he performed. So
Bastoni was good.
Bastoni, yeah. So why should you not perform playing for a bigger club, surrounded with better players? So
exactly.
So no, he needs to rotate. I mean, Chiellini is out. Okay, he's sick. That's something, but like you said, if something happens with Sandro, okay, we have Danilo, but Sandro is on form, basically, even if it's 3 games now.
You're going to lose one of your best players.
Yeah, he's on form now, so you need to rotate a bit.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but
So, as we speak about rotating and whatnot, we are going to now gradually get into what's been reported, what Alejandro thinks is going to happen with our formation for Sunday. Just a reminder, it is a kickoff at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in North America in my time zone, and if you're in the European time zone, 12:30. 12:30 kickoff. So we're going to bring up our coaches board because we love doing that. We love seeing what's going on. Here's one of the big things. It is reported that Mattia Perrine will get his first start of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's confirmed. Is that solely confirmed, or is that just still a rumor?
No, I mean, I think Romeo said it. I saw it in the Gazzetta dello Sport and the Tutto Sport, so he's starting. I mean,
he's starting.
I'm pretty sure
we got our starter, Mattia Perrine. Slap him in the net. Put him in there. Yeah. Now for the back line, I believe it's still Dalit and it's still Bonucci because Chiellini is sick.
Yeah, Chiellini is sick.
And Rugani is not trusted.
No.
So we can just put those guys in because pencil them in.
Where's Bonucci?
Bonucci's second to the last guy because you got Danielle or Rugani there.
Yeah. And then
you go ahead. You go for the fullbacks.
The rumor is De Sciglio starting again.
That's crazy. That blows my mind.
But I don't know if it's left back or right back because I think the rumor was that Sandro was playing.
Sandro is playing? Okay.
Sandro's playing, but the rumor was also that De Sciglio is starting.
Okay, well, De Sciglio will be right back then, no?
Yeah, and now I remember it was Sandro. Danilo was mentioned. Also, Danilo was mentioned to start over Sandro. But one report put Sandro on the sheet on the right and the other newspaper on the left. So I don't know.
Let's go with this for now.
Oh yeah, that's more natural.
We got 27. Yeah, we got 2017 Sandro, and then we got horrible De Chilio.
And then
who can't even play against Spezia. And then now it gets messy.
Then was Bernardeschi.
Oh my goodness.
It was McKennie.
Oh my goodness. Where's Mode? Is Mode here today?
I don't think so. So it was McKennie.
Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Is MOHD here today?
It was.
Let us know if you are.
It was Locatelli, and then I forgot who it was.
So he's giving a break to Rabiot and Bentancur, the two doughheads, right?
No. So wait, I have it here. I have it on my. I wrote it down. Wait, give me a sec.
Yep.
Because I saw two reports, but the one was from the morning newspaper, and it got flipped completely compared to.
Did Sky Sports put anything out yet or no?
No. So it was. Let me check. I had it. Okay, I got it. So, that was my mistake. It wasn't McKennie.
McKennie's not getting the start. Okay.
No, it was. So, I will put McKennie away. It was Bentancur.
Oh, so Bentancur is getting another start.
Yeah, and then it was.
So some people apparently can play every game, and some people need rests.
Yeah. And Bernardeschi was on the left, and Quadrado was on the right.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense at least.
And then up top it was Dybala, Morata,
Dybala, yeah, those are the two. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Rodrigo Bentancur could probably get a 20 on the beep test, or the shuttle run, as some people call it, because I don't understand any other reason why he gets all these starts. I'm gonna be so critical of him. I don't really care what anyone says. How does he start every game?
I mean, do we have other options?
I mean, well, if they're rotating Rabiot and Locatelli, then you can definitely rotate a Bentancur as well.
Yeah, but he pulled him after 45 minutes. I think
that's true. Yeah,
he got his rotation.
Yep, I think he did get the rotation for the wrong reasons, but he did get his rotation.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
we're getting some Bentancur love here. I'm not sure.
No, he's not.
There's a reason why he got subbed out
against
Spezia.
He's a very inconsistent. Some games he looks amazing, and then he has 4 or 5 games straight that he's. I mean, not even in the game.
Yeah, that's a wild comment from Liam. Bring that up for a sec. Last season, he was one of the best players in his opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring that up.
Yeah, we're going to address it though, because. I don't think he put in a performance more than like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. He was
not even one.
He was awful last season. He was.
Yeah. That was the worst I've ever seen him.
Yeah. I think his best season was still under Allegri and the first part under Sarri.
Yeah.
I remember the Lazio game.
Yeah.
And then he got pulled with injury and we lost the game because of that.
Yeah.
But last season, no.
Liam, we're not yelling at you. We're just disagreeing with your opinion, and that's fine. Everyone has their own opinions, so it's all good. But don't apologize. It doesn't sound stupid, but from what we see, we don't think like he should never be in a position to go collect the ball ever again. And we've said this continuously on the show. He has to play higher up the field, and he has to do a good job defensively, and that's him. Yeah. That's what he has to do.
So someone is saying Bentancur basically his technical
ability
is bad. I think it's more in his head, because the way he sets up his body to receive a ball,
it's weird.
It all looks not natural. It looks
he's like a lanky dude, and he's trying to
it looks like he's already protecting the ball while it's not even close to him sometimes. So I think on the ball, if he's not that bad. He's, like you said, he's just not. You should never collect the ball close to our box, basically.
Yeah.
Because we have seen that time and time again that's not a good idea. Not at all. Not at all.
McKennie's technical ability is not good.
No.
Bentancur's is fine. Yeah. It's just, like you said, he's awkward, he's gangly, he's lanky. It's just... He can keep the ball, but like I don't want it. Like he does make mistakes, so like you said, it's all in his head, and he can't do that in front of our net. You've seen countless times.
Yeah.
If he's higher up the pitch, then you have some defensive coverage at least. But like he needs to be higher up the pitch to collect the ball, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dan Barile has a good question. Do you think Allegri will change the formation when Arthur comes back? I don't know. I don't think so.
Not immediately.
Yeah.
He will squeeze him in a 4-4-2. It has to be
integrated. Exactly.
And I think that's not the best idea to do.
Yeah.
To play him in a 4-4-2 because he slows down the play.
Exactly.
So much. So I don't even know how that will look, to be honest. In a 4-4-2 with Arthur, I think that will look really bad.
Yeah. I've said this till I was blue in the face. Like not even just on the ball, that part of it, like just defensively, you can't play in a 4-4-2. You can't be you can only have one guy beside him. He needs protection.
Yeah, his best attribute is he doesn't lose a ball. So I'll give him that. He can keep the ball for I'm pushing it, but he can keep the ball for a minute. But the only problem is he doesn't play vertically. Not enough. Yep. And I think Pirlo said it last season.
It's all east-west. Yep.
Yeah, I think Pirlo said it many times that he needs to improve that. He didn't, but again, I'll give him a break because last season was... So he came into a new team, and coach with no experience, and
under a lot of pressure.
A lot of injuries also.
Yeah.
Even when he just arrived, he was injured. Then he came back.
Yeah.
Injury, then back injury, back injury, back injury. So.
And he seems like the guy who's not always fit on top of his fitness. Yeah. You can tell when he's playing games at 60 minutes, he's like gassed.
Yeah.
And that's not good either.
No.
So hopefully this time off, his color pod thing that he does for his own training. I don't know if you watch his Instagram stories. But yeah, he's got that thing that lights up. Oh yeah, I got to touch it. Yeah. So hopefully that's doing good for him. A lot of people are asking about this current formation. This is not what we want per se. This is what we think is going to happen on Saturday or Sunday morning, or I guess Sunday afternoon. Chiesa is apparently being rested. Danilo's apparently being rested. So this is what we're going to play. This is how we're probably going to set up. Allegri's Mad Max. He's stubborn, and it is what it is at this point. We have to just grind out results until we get some momentum and some fluidity. And until then, you're going to see 4-4-2 and some weird choices.
Yeah.
If we're down a goal, who comes in?
Chiesa.
Like no doubt about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not, obviously, like we said, he has a nagging injury. He's carrying a nagging injury, but he's good enough to come in and provide some attack if we're down, some threat. So there's a question from Dan Barile again. Ale, what's your ideal formation?
I said a 4-3-1-2.
Yep, 4-3-1-2. So no wide players. Yep.
Yeah, you can play 4-3-3, but where will you put Dybala? That's the question.
That's exactly I've always been a proponent of having the 4-3-3, but him as an inverted winger, just because that's how he plays always. But
yeah,
I don't know if Allegri wants that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So if you will change,
and if you're especially going to be paying Dybala 8 to 10 million euros, he has to be starting.
Yeah, I mean. But De Ligt earns 12 million euros almost with bonus, and he's not starting every game. So
does he make 12 mil?
Yeah, with bonus, so he's 8 mil.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
So he has 8 mil fixed, and then he has 2 easy bonus, and then again 2 more difficult bonuses, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know he made that much. I thought he made a little bit less.
No.
But it is what it is. He signed before the Pandy, so.
Yeah.
we had some money to burn at least.
We had 100 million for Pogba, so
yeah. Also, guys, I know no one's brought it up yet, but there's a rumor from Sport Italia today. Don't read that rumor whatsoever about Pogba in January. So don't read into that. We got some bouncing comments now. Look at this. We got Isam, we got Liam. Are any of them anything you want to look at?
You can play kids as a striker. I think he can, but Allegri said he's not doing that. So, or he said he can play that with the players we have at the moment. So with Morata.
Yeah.
So, which I kind of agree to a certain extent, but so he's not doing that. That's not an option.
Yeah.
And then why isn't Danilo starting? He's getting a rest.
Yeah.
Also because Sandro didn't play last week against Spezia.
Midweek. Yeah.
Midweek. So it's just rotation.
Yep.
And then the Chilio again. Yeah. The Chilio again.
Yeah, this is what it is. And it's a shame because if there's no Pandy, he's on Lyon.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If there's no Pandy, a bunch of these deadwoods are probably gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it is what it is with these clubs. These players are making a lot of money on this Juventus team, and why would they give it up? And that's where we are at this point. Looking at that for Saturday, like there's a lot to like about it, except obviously there's 3 or 4 guys that you're like, oof, right?
Yeah, I don't, like I said.
Like, what are the biggest question marks about this starting 11?
Oh, it's easy to say the Chilio based on his last game, but
yeah,
if you put the last game aside, I wouldn't say the Chilio, because I think he will do a job, nothing special. He just do his thing, usually. Yeah. So my biggest issue is Bernardeschi again.
Yeah.
I mean, because I saw in comments saying we hate on him, and we just say how it is. He's not good.
We're not hating.
De Ligt scored more goals.
Yes. Say the stat. He has not scored since 2020 or the 2019-2020 season against Sampdoria.
That's.
And you're an attacking player.
Yeah, and the other side was
put on the wing.
De Ligt scored more goals since he joined.
Yeah.
And he's a defender.
Yes.
That's not normal. That's not hate. That's fact. He's not good.
A fact.
Also,
a massive fact.
He plays a lot. People say he doesn't play. That's not true. He plays a lot. And also he plays, left back aside last season. That was weird. He played as an 8.
That was like 3 games though.
Yeah, he played as a striker, winger, 8. He even played as a I forgot. He played behind Ronaldo and Morata last season in 1 game. I don't know which game it was. I forgot. But he played there. So he got many, many opportunities. And
yeah,
he never shows up.
Yeah. This is going to be his 3rd start in 6 games for Bernardeschi.
Yeah.
A player of his quality should not be starting 3 out of 6 games. This is his 4th season, correct? 5th?
I think 5th.
5th season.
He should be a starter.
I think he has 8 goals.
In 5 years? No.
Yeah. Let me check that right now because I swear that's what I saw.
In all competitions? Or just in Serie A?
Yeah. No, all.
Really?
He might have scored like 4 of the first. You know what? Let's fact check that.
I think he scored in the first season. And the second season also.
He has 7 Serie A goals. He has 10 total. Sorry, I was off by 2.
In 5 years? No, 4.
4.
Yeah, this is 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in his 5th season, starting his 5th season, he has 10 goals in 151 games.
Oh my god. That's even worse than
as an attacking player.
That's embarrassing.
And
So,
people say that we are too critical of him when he's making all this money.
Yeah, he's not good.
He's providing nothing. Like, I see a 0 in the goal tally in 39 games last year.
Oh my God.
And he's still starting, though. This is what we're trying to say. He's still getting starts, and he shouldn't be getting starts. He shouldn't. I'm sorry.
No, he shouldn't.
Like, I'd rather a guy like, I know Kulusevski. Everyone shits on Kulusevski a bit, and I get that, and I get it, because he hasn't proved in his 44 million euro worth. But at this point, I'd rather Kulusevski start than Bernardeschi.
Also, because Bernardeschi is out of contract and he's not getting a new one. So
yeah, that's another thing.
He's gone next season. So you can play him if you're in desperation mode and you have many injuries. But Kulusevski should be playing ahead of him.
100%.
He should.
He might as well learn. He might as well start learning everything that Allegri wants him to learn.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, right? Like, the coach sees the players every day. There might be a reason why Bernardeschi starts over Kulusevski.
I don't know why. Also, this comment. I think this comment is Bernardeschi's career at Juve in a nutshell. Atletico Madrid. I mean.
Yeah.
We have one game.
He was sick that game. Credit where credit's due. He was very good that game. Wow.
If your main moment is one game, which was now 4 seasons ago, because it was in the first year Ronaldo joined. So okay, 3 years ago basically.
Yeah.
Then you have a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, Emre Can was great in that game. He's playing at Dortmund.
Yeah.
So
even the start of this year, the first game of the season, he dribbled out of bounds again. Not you know what I say, like people obviously they take touches and it goes out of bounds, but this guy's like falling over the ball and the ball's going out of bounds and nobody's around him.
He has no confidence at the moment. Also, no. He does weird things. Again, was it against Milan? He goes past his player and then he wants to cut back and then he just runs about. Just runs into I don't know where. Just out of bounds.
Yeah. Even Napoli, the Napoli game, the goal that we conceded, the first one.
That was an Evra moment.
Yeah.
You just needed to kick. If you have no confidence, then why are you trying to dribble out of that situation? Just kick it away.
Yeah.
No,
it's not. It's just, we've talked too much about Bernardeschi. Let's go back to. Oh well, if he's starting, we might as well talk about him. To be fair, but. Sunday, so he's the weak link in that starting 11, obviously. In your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think it's the Sheila because that Spezia game, he just gave me nightmares. Like, I was a left back in the NCAA when I played in my school, and I was never that bad. And I was just like another Joe Schmo. I never just tried to meg people at the halfway line.
No.
Like, that's crazy. When I saw that, I was like, what is he doing? Like, I think it was like that 33rd minute. He's trying to, like, just push it through someone's legs. What are you doing? You're not Messi.
I don't know.
There's no one behind you if you lose the ball.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Mike H has a good point.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He should start, even if he's not doing good at the moment because he's not playing great, Kulusevski. But he should start.
Yeah.
I mean, when is he going to play? I mean, when is he going to learn or something like that? Because Bernardeschi had 5 years to learn.
At least 70 or at least not 71. How old is 21?
21.
Sorry, I read the Rambo comment. My 70-year-old grandma could play better than Lucilio, and I just got mixed up. But yeah, there's so many, not so many. There are different solutions to that 11, especially because Kulusevski hasn't started since when? Since the Napoli game? Is that correct?
Yeah.
So he hasn't started since the Napoli game. So it's not like he's 21 years old. It's not like he's not fresh.
No.
There's no reason not to start him. But again, maybe he's looking for balance. Maybe Bernardeschi provides obviously better defensive coverage than a Kulusevski, which I do agree with. But at the same time, Kulu's got to start.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like I said, you just read the stat. 10 goals in 4 years. That's for an attacker. Yeah. I mean,
Kulusevski had 7 last year.
I still can't believe it. 10. Yeah. Chiesa scored more in one season. Yep. I think Vidal scored more goals in a season.
Yeah, he did.
As a midfielder. Jesus Christ.
McKennie scored 6 last year.
Yeah. Man, we need to check. Maybe Bentancur's more. No, that's not true. Maybe Rabiot is getting close now.
Yeah, Rabiot must be close.
He's halfway there now. I think he has 4. It's not yeah, so... No.
Again, the main thing is we understand the limitations of Bernadette. Coming off the bench in a 2-0 lead in like the 80th minute, coming off the bench, sure, bring him on, whatever. I don't care at that point.
Yeah.
You don't start a game where you need a win.
No.
Especially when you have a guy like Kulusevski on the bench.
Yeah.
Or a guy like Chiesa, like you don't want to injure, I guess, or you don't want to run him into the ground. But like, geez, Bernadeschi, it's still a thing in 2021, going into 2022.
I mean, it's a good thing his contract is done. I mean,
yeah.
I don't hate.
And that one guy, the one guy I was chatting back and forth with before the show started, he said that there was rumors of a renewal. That's not true, right? Not at all.
Wait, what? What did you say?
For Bernadeschi, there's no chance there's a renewal. Like, not even talks.
No, you don't mean. I mean, normally you hear something.
Yeah, but there's been nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, like at least Cuadrado's being talked to, and Dybala's out.
Yeah, close. I think also his agent is Raiola. I think they already know. I mean, they told him. I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, they met Raiola in the summer. Yeah. Something would have come out. I mean, because he can talk with other teams in January. He can sign pre-contract, so I think it's done. He's out of here. I don't hate players. I don't hate Bernadeschi. But
no, there's no hate. It's just not good.
I saw someone saying you need to sign him so you can sell him because he's leaving on free. That's not how it works. No. If he's gonna sign, he wants the same wage or even more. I mean,
exactly. You don't sign for less.
He's not. Yeah,
at that age,
you're not signing for less. That's one. And why would a team say, we won't take you on a free, but we'll pay Juventus, I don't know, 25 million, 30 million or something? Exactly. Doesn't make sense. Don't sign him. Take your loss, which there will be some loss, but just take it and move on.
On the field, there's no loss. Obviously, in the books, there's a loss. But at that point, who cares?
The only scare
The
only scare is there's absolutely no money, and the club can't replace Bernadeschi, so to say, here, take a new deal, 3-year or something like that. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
Because there are, I don't want to talk about transfers, but with Raiola, this summer he will be the main man. Yeah. He has Pogba on a free. He has Haaland.
It's the summer of Raiola.
He's on the move. Yeah, he's Bernadeschi on a free. Romagnoli on a free. De Ligt. I don't think De Ligt will leave because I don't see anyone paying 150 million euro for a central defender.
You mentioned that.
That's I will be amazed if someone pays that money. So unless he has some crazy season and Rudiger doesn't sign with Chelsea, which I'm pretty sure he will sign with Chelsea.
You think he's going to renew?
I think where is he going to go?
I don't know. Apparently Real Madrid.
Yeah, I mean. But then Chelsea, like I said, Abramovich, 150 mil for a defender. I don't know.
Crazier things have happened.
And
I saw Felipe Coutinho and Dembele signed for over whatever that much.
Yeah, but I think Barcelona can vouch that he messed up. But yeah, and also De Ligt at Chelsea in England. I don't know. But I mean that's for later. But just to say that Bernadeschi can leave on a free, just to highlight that.
Yeah. Liam's getting really upset here because looks like he's a Bernadeschi apologist. He's a player for Juventus that, looking back in 10 years from now, we're going to look back and say, oh my God, that was the Felipe Melo.
Nobody's going to talk about Bernardeschi when 10 years.
Well, they're going to say, like, this guy, the banter guy. He's the banter guy.
I'm not going to give him respect. He scored 10 goals in 5 years. Well, I mean...
Yeah, making good money.
I don't think people know how much he earns. I really...
What is it, 4.5, 5?
Yeah, almost 5 with bonuses.
Yeah.
For 10 goals in 5 years. 4 years. Let's say 4 years. So 2 goals this season for an attacker at almost 5 million euros. That's...
Yeah. It's not good enough.
I mean, I'm not blaming him for taking the money, but...
No, of course not. You don't... Yeah, you do what you need to do. You make your own money, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move on from that. Let's talk about so if Sampdoria do set up in that same, almost the exact same formation with the exact same players they play against Napoli. I don't think they will, only because the coach is probably going to say, "What's going on here? Like, that was not good enough." So I don't know if they'll set up in the same way, but I think we had Locatelli and Bentancur in the middle.
Yeah.
Against Adrian Silva and Morten Thorsby, you should be winning that midfield battle. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially at the home.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only
if you don't win
Damsgaard, if you don't win that at home, you're not winning anything.
If you don't win that at home, or I mean, Jesus Christ, on Wednesday when you play Jorginho or Kante, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so that's why I say I need a better performance, because on Wednesday you play against Champions League winner, probably in my opinion the best team in the world at the moment.
The best coach team, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they're not the most. They have good players. I mean, but maybe if you look at Man City, even United, I would say have more individual talent.
Yeah.
But they're so well coached. They're the best team in Europe at the moment, and you're gonna play them. So if you can't dominate Sampdoria's midfield on Sunday, then oh my God.
Yeah.
Wednesday's gonna be
for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only scary thing for me on Sunday is if Damsgaard does line up on the left and has a world beater of a day, he's going against De Sciglio. And like you said, De Sciglio could do a job.
Yeah, because in the first half when he played against Napoli, Insigne was nowhere. He had him in his back pocket.
Exactly.
So that's what I said. When De Sciglio played normally, I'm like, yeah, he plays okay. I mean, he will do a job, you know. He will not. I don't know how you say. He won't.
He's defensively responsible, but he offers nothing in attack, and he has the odd mistake in defense, though. You never hear his name. That's contradictory. Yeah.
You never hear his name that often. That's okay for a defensive back, I think. But based on the Spezia game, it could.
I'm nervous for Damsgaard against De Sciglio in what I've just seen.
But I expect
in most recent.
If he plays, he will play a good game. I will say that. I will vouch for him now. He will have a 6.5.
Beautiful. You're putting yourself out on the line there.
Yeah.
For a live after the match.
I'm not joining.
You can go. Next time Ali joins, I'm going to write that in my back pocket and I'm going to bring it up. But Damsgaard is their most creative, lethal player they have. Obviously, Caputo's a very good finisher. Obviously, Quagliarella can finish if he's given the chance. He's always acrobatic somehow, still at 38 years old.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? They have some quality. It's just, I still think we can easily dominate because I still trust De Ligt and Bonucci against these two players.
Yeah.
Two strikers, sorry.
Yeah. The only, like I said before, the only issue I have when they both play together is one, De Ligt is much higher.
Doesn't cover as much.
Yeah. Because he plays higher up the pitch. That's who he is. I mean, and Bonucci, you know, when he has a bit of space in front of him and players are coming running towards him, he struggles. I mean,
like imagine Damsgaard goes 1v1 against Bonucci. Peace.
Because against Empoli, that was happening very, very often. I mean, you can look at because I watched the game back in the first half alone. No, wait, it was in the second half. In the first 10 minutes, De Ligt was basically defending on the midfield.
Yeah.
And Bentancur was nowhere, so they were just playing around De Ligt, and Bonucci was in big trouble. In the first 10 minutes, it was happening.
Lots of spaces open.
Yeah. So, that's my only scare when they both play.
Yeah. So other than that, there's not really a player that pops. Like Damsgaard will be the guy who floats a bit and pops up into dangerous areas, but Kondreva hugs the line, so I'm not really worried about him. I think 2017 Sandro will do a job. Augello, the left back for Sampdoria, he's all right at crossing, so look out for that, I guess. But I trust Quadrado. I'm not nervous about this game. Usually, sometimes I'm a bit nervous when the other team has some decent players, but this one I'm just like,
Man, it's also because we have won our first game.
That's true. Think. You feel a little bit better about yourselves, yeah. If
Locatelli didn't make that save and you lost 3-1 or something like that,
I'd be scared. I'd be saying
you will be here sitting. Yeah, you will be here sitting. So that's the hope that the players are feeling the same now. Okay, they won. They're more just relaxed, clear their minds. You know, I have the feeling from we won a difficult game, which. It shouldn't be difficult, to be honest, but that's the moment we are in now.
It is what it is. Yep.
You go down 2-1 and you come back. And basically fighting back because the goals were not like clear-cut chances. Chiesa created that out of nowhere, and De Ligt took a chance finally because he had some few good chances this season.
He missed a couple of headers.
Yeah, but even in previous games, I think he should have done better in front of goal. I mean, he's a defender. I'm not saying he should score goals every game, but that's a big part of his game, even at Ajax. So I think Bonucci said that after the game that it's part of his game. So I hope the players feel the same way that like we are feeling now because we won a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Just some good momentum, positive energy. Get the 3 points again. Just also because Atalanta are playing Inter.
There's points going to be dropped somehow, some way in that game.
It's early. It's very early, but you need to take
it means a lot.
You need to think about the fourth place. Because now it's Chelsea, then it's a derby, which won't be easy this season. Because Juric is, I said it yesterday, he's doing miracles with that squad. Piaka looks like Dybala at the moment. He's playing amazingly. Like he played for Croatia in the World Cup before
2014 World Cup.
Yeah, before we got him. So I mean, the derby is not going to be a walkover this season. But if you go into the international break with a win on Sunday, maybe a positive result against Chelsea and a win against Torino, that could be the turning point in our season.
But they have to be results.
Yeah. Like I said, 2 wins and a positive result. Even if you lose against Chelsea 1-0, it's not the end of the world.
It's a hard-fought game. Yeah, it's not.
Because, I mean, people will say now, you can. I'm not happy if we lose against Chelsea, but they're the best team in Europe. And it's not even close in my opinion.
If you lose to the champions 1-0, like who cares?
Yeah.
Right? Like you're pissed off. Like you say, oh shit, we lost, whatever, black and white, till you die, we lost. Okay, I get it. But if it's to Chelsea, you understand.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, let's start on Sunday first.
Focus on Sunday. And now we're going to turn it to your prediction for Sunday, score and goal scores. Because I got a hard stop at 5:15, remember?
Yeah. So I will say 2-0. We will keep a first clean sheet only because Perrine is starting. I'm not saying
just because of that whole,
it will happen because Perrine is starting, and the goals will be scored by Dybala, both of them.
Both?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Get them on the score sheet again. I'd love to hear that from you. I think we will win. I don't think our clean sheet. I don't think we'll get a clean sheet still, only because we don't have a makeshift back line. I think we win 2-1, and I think Morata will score, and I think Locatelli's going to score his first goal for Juventus.
Okay, I'll take that.
Locatelli, Morata, 2-1 victory. I believe Perrine will be just a pedestrian, though, for the most part of it.
Okay. Also, I see one chat saying the Lake will pocket Lukaku. He won't, because he won't be starting.
Exactly.
So,
but we'll get to that. We'll get to that on.
That's that.
That's a whole nother issue. We'll get to that probably on Tuesday. When we do preview that.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. But for now, let's focus on Sampdoria. Let's get another W. Get the train rolling.
Yeah.
And we'll see from there. If anything changes in terms of squad, if somebody gets injured, be sure to follow the Twitter account, bianconerizone. We'll have the latest updates. Alejandro's really good at that, keeping us up to date on a timely matter. And we go from there. If you want to follow me for my shitty takes, I'm at Gennady151 on Twitter. And if you want to follow Justin Saforo for some Louisville takes, you follow him on Twitter at Justin Saforo.